And I think for some of us to wake up, we need a wake-up call. And in 1986, I got the call. There was an SUV going about 55 miles an hour and it ran me over. And so I wound up breaking 6 vertebrae in my spine. And I needed a radical surgery. Surgery entailed cutting off the back parts of my vertebrae from the base of my neck to the base of my spine. It's called the Harrington rod surgery. After 4 opinions, I decided against the surgery. And I just said, look, I'm willing to step into the unknown. And I said, I'm going to make contact with this intelligence that's giving me life. I'm going to surrender my creation to a greater mind and allow it to do the healing, because it can heal much better than I can. Sounds really easy, but when you're in crisis and trauma, we tend to focus on what we don't want to have happen instead of what we do. And I think that's because of the hormones of stress. I think stress causes us to select the worst case scenario in our lives. So I couldn't get my mind to do what I wanted it to do. I couldn't really stay present because I would start off recreating my spine and then I'd think about living in a wheelchair, or should I sell my home? I'd have to stop and start all over again. And for 6 weeks I went through a dark night of the soul. But at the end of about 6 weeks, I all of a sudden started to notice that it was getting easier. And what took me 3 hours to do in one day, the meditation I was able to do in 45 minutes. I was able to go through the whole entire thing.